What is good, guys? Here's another video. A first for me. I want to talk about the Theater of Conquest in San Francisco. So this is our first event so far, and it was amazing. So I want to talk a little bit about the event. If you didn't enter this event yet, you will be better prepared, or you will know what to expect at least. If you're currently in this event, well, awesome, good for you. First of all, first and foremost, let me say a word about our rival. Okay, um, we are there. Okay, third place. We are with the Grim Reapers, Warriors, and All Stars. Phoenix, Crosssword, Black Panther, and Merc is our enemy. So it is 4 against 4. We want to make this even so everybody can enjoy their event. But I have to talk about Crosssword here. You guys fought really hard. You shouldn't be ashamed of losing. You fought like champ. You gave us a hard time. You never gave up. You were really creative with attacks, and you were also very organized. So you guys, a big thumbs up to you. I hope we can play along or against each other next time. I really enjoy playing with you, and that's what I want to say. And guys, this event happened. It's fun because of your enemies. If you want to have the advantage to play this 5 against 3, yeah, you're gonna win for sure. But the enemy will end up leaving the event, and you will have to farm for the rest of the event, which won't be fun. You want combat, you want action. Try to make this as even as possible, and you will enjoy every minute until the end. So that being said, let me talk about a bit about the map. So I just want to show you another map. It will be easier to understand what I'm trying to say. So let me view the battleground. I'm going to pick a newer map so you can see the borders. So what's special about San Francisco compared to Moscow is you have safe zones now. People were complaining that they would get wiped too quick and they couldn't enjoy the event. So now they put safe zones. So we have 8 alliances on the same map. The ultimate goal is the town hall, and you see that it's surrounded with blockhouse. The blockhouse area is surrounded with fort. So these will open progressively. The problem is with the safe zone, it can play with or against you. Yes, it gives you protection, but it will prevent your allies to cross this safe zone. So even if you have a peace treaty, your allies cannot drive and cross this zone because it's yours, it's protected. So if you're there, like we were, and your ally is there, like it was the case with warriors, they couldn't help us burning or killing this alliance and this alliance. So basically, the first 17 days, we were against 2 alliances at once, which wasn't a big deal, but for them, Warriors were there. I think All Star were there, and Grim Reaper were there. So all those allies, they couldn't cross this area. They couldn't go through the fort, or they couldn't go through the blockhouse. They had to cross the blockhouse, which they couldn't, to reach this big battle zone right there, up to this part. So basically, for 17 days, we had an amazing moment, but for our allies, sorry, they were stuck farming, and they were about to go crazy because they couldn't do anything. So they tried to preserve the peace while we had all the fun. It kind of sucks for them. Yes, but they beat us on repute points though. So keep that in mind. So what I want to say is choose your ally and your enemies carefully, so you're you are aware of the safe zone. When the fort opened, so you see the fort there and the fort here, it was 4 against 1. So these guys, and yeah, 1, 2, 3, and the third alliance, 1, 2, 3, yeah, and 4. So these guys, they were all against us. So when that happened, at the 17 days, for 11 or 10 days, we were outnumbered and we had to retreat into our safe zone. They tried to contain us. They almost did it. And our allies, they couldn't do anything. So it was really frustrating for them to not being able to help. So we lost all our turrets. We, except the one in our safe zone, were lost. So we had to build them back again. So that's why in terms of repute points, we didn't score really good. So this is what I wanted to talk about, the map layout. Also, the weather. Yes, another new feature is the weather. Why is it important? Is because when it's either foggy, rainy, or there's a thunderstorm, it will affect the building speed, the burning speed, and when I talk about burning speed is the village, to burn a village down. And when it's a thunderstorm or it's rainy, this will affect the base burn speeds. So basically, during that weather, not much can happen. It's a good moment to, let's say, recover reserves, because burning a base is almost impossible unless, in case of last resort, you gather enough people to burn a base, but you cannot sustain burning bases all day long during that weather. So it's a good thing because it lets you recover reserve. So a feature, an interesting feature. Like I say, it can play against you or for you. You want to build as much turret as possible. And if you see that the bad weather is coming, you can base near an enemy gathering so you can prevent them from building, since they won't be able to burn you. So use this to your advantage if you can. So I talk about the no, I didn't talk about the qualification. Yes, I want to talk about that. The qualification, well, the problem is the qualification is weird. This time, for us, we qualified 13 out of 16, and we basically made epic, but we were placed in gold. So keep that in mind. It's not because you qualify in the top 16 that you have a place in epic. It's based on the all-time power, also activity. It's based on a few things to make sure that in the end your alliance is placed in the proper battleground, so you play against alliance of the same level or same activity. Okay, so that's the goal here. We were kind of disappointed not making epic, but in the end we're winning gold, so it's all good. So finally, one last word. Like I said, this event was amazing for us. We had tons of fun thanks to our allies and also our enemies. Okay, if you want to take a look, so basically, as for mission, everything is done. Commander mission and alliance missions, everything is pretty much done except those. So this will be a bit difficult because you want to make sure that you have a good relation with your allies, depending of which one can control settlement and stuff. So this will be more at the end. We'll decide. Beside that, as for the event, the conquest event, so the San Francisco Gold Rush is basically the battle honor. So if you plan to win this, make sure that you gather enough resources to win this twice in a row, and you'll get some amazing reward. So I didn't rank good on this one. You see 159 place, and on the second round 222nd place. Why? Because we were busy fighting, basically. So you don't see any guys in our alliance in the top ranking because we had so much fun fighting. Although we kind of sucked in the conquest event, we pretty much dominated in the fighting machine ranking. You see, in the top 7, it's all guys in our alliance. So I'm right there. The top fighting machine, it's Neo. He's pretty strong, so I will never reach him. Neither our leader. Maybe this guy if I'm lucky. We'll see. In terms of repute points, like I said, we lost all our asset when it was 4 against 1. So not much points were made. But now we're gaining because we control the town hall, and the town hall give us 20 points every minute. So we may end up beating warriors in that ranking. And as for the battle plan, well, we pretty much won every single one of them except one, I think. Yeah, this one. The arm factory, we couldn't capture it because we were outnumbered, so we had to give up this one. But every other mission, we got it until the very last. Well, we didn't get it yet, but we will because we already have one under our control. So that's it, guys, for the San Francisco event. Sorry. I hope that you have a better understanding of the event. If you have questions, just hit me up on YouTube, write a comment. If you like the video, just give me a thumbs up. It really helps me. And stay tuned for more content. I will talk about unit, specifically the medium tank and such, and other things. So if you want to know more about these units, some tricks, some technique, stay tuned. Until then, have a great weekend.